Hey, what's up, guys? It's Matt Modai with OddsJam, and yesterday I placed this 7-leg 62,000 parlay. Look how close it was to hitting. 5 out of the 6 plays I had hit. Just lost this one. So frustrating, and then I would have had to just ride it out with this CFL one. It was 5 to win over 3,000. Incredibly frustrating, but what that means is we could possibly hit another one. So all I did to find all these plays was I went to OddsJam, I refreshed the positive expected value page, and I just parlayed positive expected value plays that were specifically on FanDuel Sportsbook. So I found 7 total that were positive EV. I parlayed them all together. And now, as we can see, a bunch of plays here on FanDuel, right? We've seen a couple so far on FanDuel. So I'm just going to do the same exact thing I did yesterday. I'm going to parlay all the FanDuel plays I see together. I'm going to put them into just one, like I said, one parlay together. We'll see what the odds turn out to be, and let's hope that we can get one to cash, but let's get into it. All right, and here we have it. This one isn't quite as steep as the other one. It's going to be a 5-leg parlay for plus 12,000 odds, close to plus 13,000. So essentially $10 to win just under 1,300, which is still pretty good. I'm going to talk about all the plays individually, but I do want to just lock this one in before the odds change. And let's go into it. Let's briefly talk through each of the individual plays and why they have positive expected value. So the first one is the CFL game. Actually has the highest value of all of them at about 7% profit margin here, you see here. But the odds that we bet it at on FanDuel were plus 150. The OddsJam line, and this is pulled from the sharpest bookmaker in the world in terms of accuracy. They're the most accurate bookmaker. They priced this at plus 126. So with the VIG removed, it's about plus 133. So that gap is what has positive expected value. The plus 133 to plus 150 has about 7% positive EV profit margin. So that's the first one, right? The Ottawa Red Blacks plus 150 was my first one. So the next one, scroll down to the alternate runs in, it was the White Sox minus 1.5, the run line. So again, another positive EV play here. This time was positive EV of about 4.34%. That's essentially a profit margin. We bet it on FanDuel at plus 168. The OddsJam line, again, the sharpest line in the world, has this at plus 147. With the VIG removed, is at plus 156. So again, that gap is what gives this positive expected value. Now, a lot of these have pretty steep odds in terms of how high they are. With the parlay, I love parlaying those together because it just maximizes your odds. And since I'm only putting $10 on it, the risk obviously isn't there. So if you're going to tail this, I definitely would recommend putting no more than $10 on it. And then the last thing is the market width is another thing that I pay attention to a lot when I'm placing individual bets. But when I'm placing parlays like this, I don't care as much about it, again, because the risk isn't as high for $10. So that is how I came to this White Sox one that you see here. I won't go into every play individually, but I did find them on the positive EV page. Like here's another one, under 7.5 runs in the Nats Braves at plus 190. The Cubs Padres under 5.5 was one I took, as well as the Dodgers Angels first half total runs under 3.5. So you see all those here: Dodgers Angels, Braves Nationals, and then the Padres Cubs, all on here. $10 to win pretty much $1,300. So with odds like that, you can't really complain. It was so close to hitting this one yesterday, so hopefully things are different for today. Hopefully I can get one of these. Either way, I would recommend tailing with a low dollar figure, and if you are, please let me know. Comment on the video. Let me know you're tailing. Like the video, and then, of course, subscribe to the OddsJam YouTube channel. But that's all I got for you. So thank you guys for watching, and have a good one.